joining us on UCTV. I'm Carrie Moore.
And I'm Jonathan McGuire. It's been a while since we had that last UCTV.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But our top story for today is the Union County Wrestling Team's success at state.
As you have all heard by now, the wrestlers placed first at the state tournament. Mitch Irvin placed first in his weight class, as well as many other wrestlers placing in the top 8 of their classes.
Congratulations, wrestlers. Even though it's now the beginning of March, we here at UCTV want to commemorate Black History Month with a special presentation.
Coming up, I did have nothing, I just had to keep on running, fighting, killing, stealing, doing just like people's milling. I had to sell drugs for my brothers and my family. Then I found out all this violence wasn't really me. I had to
do no superstar, spotlight ain't shining on me. Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. Lord, I'm not perfect, but yes, I do wrong. So
as the world keeps spinning, fake people sinning, trying to get me out the game, but they don't know who's winning. I don't hesitate to like to let mine be known. I'ma turn my life like a poopy dome. All I see in these days is my mama crying as I made it to the top, watch my best friend dying.
Most historians date the beginning of the modern civil rights movement in the United States to December the 1st, 1955. That was the day when an unknown seamstress in Montgomery, Alabama refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger. This brave woman, Rosa Parks, was arrested and fined for violating a city ordinance, but her lonely act of defiance began a movement that ended legal segregation in America and made her an inspiration to freedom-loving people everywhere.
No, sir, I'm tired. You better work your work. Yeah,
You got a problem, like, we need help.
okay. 911. We need a police officer.
Seems to be the problem.
She's gonna get off the bus.
Did you ask to get off the bus? What were you asked to do?
I was asked to give up my seat and I gave it to them. I've had a hard day at work, sir.
Ma'am, you need to come with me.
No, sir.
Yes, ma'am, you need to come with me.
Sir, you can have your seat now.
Led by the young pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the association called for a boycott of the city-owned bus company. The boycott lasted 382 days and brought Mrs. Parks, Dr. King, and their case to the attention of the world. A Supreme Court decision struck down the Montgomery Ordinance, under which Miss Parks had been fined, and outlawed racial segregation on public transportation.
January 17th, Cassius Clay Muhammad Ali was born in 1942. January 25th, Sojourner Truth addressed the first Black Women's Rights Convention in 1851. February 4th, Rosa Parks was born in 1913. February 8th, Oprah Winfrey became the first African-American woman to host a national syndicated talk show in 1986. March 28th, slavery abolished in New York in 1799. April 2nd, John Thompson became the first African American coach to win the NCAA basketball tournament in 1984. April 20th, Harriet Tubman started working on the Underground Railroad 1853.
May. Malcolm X was born in 1925. May. June. John R. Lynch became the first African American to preside over the liberations of a national political party in 1884.
September 8th, Althea Gibson became the first African American athlete to win a U.S. national tennis championship in 1957. September 15th, Dr. Mae Jemison, first African American female astronaut in space in 1992. October 7th, Toni Morrison became first African American to win Nobel Prize in Literature. December 4th, American Anti-Slavery Society was organized in 1833.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day
our other big news in sports is basketball district, so let's turn it over to Kristen Drage with your sports update.
The 6th District basketball tournament kicked off this Monday at Dr. Doug Hines Gymnasium. The girls started things off with a 102-12 win over Providence on Monday. The boys on Tuesday lost a close game to Webster County, 53-55. This was the last boys game this year for them. Now let's look at some highlights for the tournament. Tonight the girls play Henderson here at 7 o'clock. So come out and support your Bravettes, and let's see if they can have back-to-back district titles.
Today we're going to have a mix of sun and clouds with highs in the 50s. Expect for a colder weekend coming up. And March 6th, we're going to have a statewide tornado drill.
We're here to prepare you for that.
A tornado's coming!
Why are we here?
Wayne. We got a tornado, man.
What?
We got a tornado, come on.
Man, you pull on my leg.
Get out.
Ah! It's a tornado! A tornado. Oh.
So, Curry, the sweetheart dance is this Friday after the game. You going?
I don't know. Are you going with anyone, John?
No, not really.
Anyways, I don't know how to dance.
Haven't we already gone through this once before?
In the trail, it's going down.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Let's hope the dance doesn't get canceled again this Friday. And come out and support your girls tonight at the game against Henderson.
And we'll catch you next time on UCTV.
It's the music that we choose. 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 choose to keep myself tethered to the days I tried to lose. My mama said to slow down, you must make your own shoes. Stop dancing to